Hey, what's up, Q? We are back on MIO tonight. I'm just switching my stuff over. All right, let's get to it. What we were working on last? Well, I know what we could do. We could actually head back to Mel. The reason why I say that is because we did find one of his little buddies before we finished stream last Thursday. Before I got sick again. Go up here? No, I do not. So we're going to use this to teleport. Fast travel, which way we want to call it. Blood projected you as I fear. I could almost feel the gust of wind from here. Thanks. You're amazing. Go to a quick class. I don't have the time. I need to watch over the lads constantly or they'll blow up everything. Why do they have to be so careless? Where did I go wrong with them? I'm starting to think all of this was a mistake. In any case, there's still one missing, and I still need it here. So if you find it, you know the drill. There's still one missing. What do you mean? How do we get the achievement for finding all of Mel's minions if apparently one is still missing? So today's better. Today's better. You'll notice that I still don't have the camera on. I moved through my day. I got all my housekeeping done. I got all my work complete. I'm still behind, drastically behind on my spring cleaning, but I'm trying to do my best. Working on laundry today, but overall, I'm getting better. The backs of my hands started to act up pretty fierce over the last day or so. So they're not enjoyable today. But thank you for asking. Okay, so now that we have... That's only going to give us one. So this seems, for me, this seems the play. Give us the ability to do more things. And apparently also unlock an achievement. Hydration. Hydration today is brought to you by purple Kool-Aid and water. I'm only allowed to have one glass of Kool-Aid a day, so only one glass. Hey, what's up, Hector? Are we getting to see you excel at this game? No, never. Never. I don't ever want to get your hopes up for that. Okay. So let's go. So now we have another 20 that we can work with. And the reason why we want the 20 is we would really like to grab this 40. So we need to pull off 20. What 20 do we have that is not really necessary? No, that's necessary. That's also necessary. I thought there was a 20 that we put on that wasn't really necessary. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. I mean, I think we get more damage off the other one, but I want to see what it's like for that to be an attack. What can we do? I feel like on this left side we're pretty tapped right now. Thank you for the good luck, Biddy. I appreciate that. So down here is an elevator. We always look at it. We're like, ooh, it's an elevator. Maybe we'll get to use it someday. Thank you, thank you. So that one's not open. Over here is where you have the ice balls that are going across. Or frost balls. I don't know. They're floating ice, I'm assuming. We don't... I think we need like either a triple jump because the wall on the left side is actually covered in that miasma, which will kill us. So we can't go there. Here is too high, so it can't go there either. This, I don't know about this one. This one... I feel like there's got to be something like an ability that weights us down through the gust, because the gust is pushing up this entire shaft and we only have 1 point here. We can use the spider technique to kind of go down, but we can't. It's like we get like 90 to 95% to the spot and then just poof. You can do it. Go all the way. Reminds me of Rob Schneider's character in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. You can do it. This, we keep getting blown across this way. This is some type of gelatin, and this is too tall. So I think we're tapped on the left for right now. What can we do on the right? You know what we could do, though? On the left. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to double check. I'm gonna double check these doors. I know that we got a key and then we used it recently, but that key might actually have more uses. Oh. You can go in here. There would be no reason to go back to the beginning, right? Let's give him the old dick twist. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I said, you're the one that reminded me of that. The one that, like, the exact Rob Schneider line that comes, or like sequence that comes to mind, was when they're all crowded outside of the Waterboy's house. Okay. We're not at the beginning yet. Why am I going back here? I don't know. You never know, right? There could be something here. See, I knew it. There's sometimes there's something there. Oh, it's just you. What a relief. I don't need to hide. You're the first one to find my den. Even Tomo isn't aware of this place. It is a necessary precaution. I don't feel safe when too many units know my whereabouts. You're good, though. I know you're not the one to share my secrets. Tomo wouldn't either. I regret not having given them the same trust as I do you now. That's what you were thinking? You can do it all night long. Yeah. By the way, did you notice anything strange in the network lately? Whenever I installed an upgrade on you, I can swear there's someone trying to communicate with you. The thing is, I can't trace it at all. It's not another unit. It's not even a voice. The only alternative it would be, well, and a possibility, or so were we all led to believe. To speak through the network, one needs to be alive. That's the only truth that is here. Give me another upgrade, or give me an achievement. How many people do you think have actually seen this place? And they didn't want to give like some type of like nod to it? Maybe it's just a, you know, like a water boy, you know, that's some high quality H2O. It's an Adam Sandler movie about a water boy. So he basically is the person that gives water to the football players when they come off the field. But he's not really treated well, and you know, but they find out that his aggression is top tier, and then he gets used as basically an aggressor on the field. The movie would not survive in 2026, especially with how it approaches mental disabilities. It's still got that 90s feel towards mental disabilities. Yeah. What's up, Shinya? I'd still say it's a funny movie. You just gotta be mindful that it's a different era, for sure. Hey! Really? Congrats. That's awesome. Okay, so that door, this one here is still locked. Yeah. Creepy. Floating. I do feel like the spine is going to be last. Oh wait, why did we come all the way out here? Need to teleport. We're gonna go check some doors. Yep, it is MIO. And I did double check, so you'll notice in the Discord that the event for Friday, which was supposed to be Zenless, Zone 0, has switched to Resident Evil Requiem. We'll be playing that on Friday, but that does not change our polls. We will still have a stupid amount of polls on Friday, so stay tuned for some horror mixed with some polls at the end. Made this salesman sad today, but I had no choice. Aw, you selling something you already tried and didn't like? Yeah, you got no choice. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Was he really sad? Yes, it's horror. Yeah. Wait. Oh, there we go. So we're heading down and to the right. Yes. We are going the same way. He yelled at you? That doesn't sound like sad. That sounds like anger. Still locked from the other side. What's TDS fiber? Is it like a version of fiber internet? I'm assuming it's not good. Because you said you tried it. And you didn't like it. But yeah, no. Screw that dude. You're allowed to make decisions and be like, nah, I don't want it. Yeah, screw that. And I would tell you that yelling at potential clients, not to say that, like, you said you already tried it, but still, what if it's like you didn't want it, but maybe you would suggest it to others? Well, because of that interaction, you are definitely not even going to remotely suggest it to others. So doing that is just, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's no benefit to him being a douche. Yeah, well then he should find a new job. If he's worried about people not liking the product that he's selling, he should find a new job then. If it's crappy customer service and it's crap, then no. Nope. That one is also Dunsky. Let's head way over here. I guess we can check this one at the same time, right? Because we're gonna end up teleporting right to that one anyways. Oh, that's the beginning. Yeah. And if you're gonna get angry by people putting the door in your face or shutting the door in your face, dang, that's a standard response to I don't want what you're selling. You're in the wrong line of work. God, it reminds me of like when I was in car sales. I hate how much like they want you to be pushy, and not a single customer I've ever met that was just like, hey, you know what? I was kind of thinking about not getting it, but until you were pushy, I changed my mind because you were pushy. No, what? No human being is gonna want that. Exactly. I actually don't mind sales when the product speaks for itself. And I don't mean like everybody already knows it's amazing. That's why they're gonna buy it. No. I'm just saying the product itself is already good. So then me conveying to others why it's good is easy. Like I remember when I used to work at Toyota Lexus. Again, product speaks for itself. So selling it was really easy. When someone's just like, yeah, you know what? I don't want this. I'm just like, that's cool. I don't have to be pushy because you obviously don't understand, and that's fine. But then when they wanted me to be like ultra aggressive at Chrysler Dodge, this is junk. This is junk cars. No. Well, they didn't buy it because you didn't chase them down. No, they didn't buy it because this is a shit car. Well, yeah, but that's because, like, you know, it should be good, right? So I understand that. But some people try to use like inferior products and like they try to make it like meet promises that it never would. It would never in its most optimal function be able to replicate that. I don't know. My boss just didn't like me because there'd be multiple times where like someone would come in and basically when I looked at sales, I always looked at sales as like I'm providing a solution, right? Tell me what your problem is, and then I'll provide a product that I have that will meet that or at least provide that solution. And I don't know, it was at least 8 times out of 10 someone would come to me and they'd be like, oh, I need this, and this. I'm just like, oh, so you need a Toyota. Like there's this one time where this guy was just like, I need a van that does this, and this, and the price range is going to be this, right? Obviously, if it's better, if I'm going to get the quality I want, then I'm okay with the price being up a little higher. And I'm standing next to a caravan, and I'm just like, I didn't say this part, but I'm like, this pile of shit will never do that, even if you buy the highest trim. I'm just like, you need to go down the street and you need to get yourself a Toyota Sienna. He's the CEO of the credit union, and he was saying he was going to call or CEO. Smoke. Sorry, I tried to get it. Well, see, but you're doing the best you can. You're doing the best you can. I commend you for that. Did I not mark the next door? No, I didn't. You the best. And another one. Okay. Slowly panning across the map, trying to see where we can go and where we can't go. I actually did a survey for this game yesterday. Microsoft was asking, you know, what's the difficulty like? What's the explanations on what you need to do? Do you ever feel lost in the game? Have you tried multiplayer? All that type of stuff. It's a very like broad paint stroke of a survey, right? And I say that because, like I said, they asked about what's the multiplayer like. This game does not have multiplayer. So they just apply that to any game, whether it has multiplayer or not. Did you play the multiplayer? No. But overall, I said that I was really enjoying this game. It's a really good game. I did say that there's definitely times where I feel lost. Don't know where I'm going to go. But I wouldn't ding the game for that, just because that's kind of the point of these type of games. I'm only saying that because he thought the software was not functional and going to have to close the... Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, if you'd have to close the credit union for the day, damn. That's like a loss of business. That would piss off anybody, regardless of what type of business. Yeah, never let the CFRAP people ever talk bad to you. We are a very aggressive community towards typos. Join us. Thrive. Yeah. Be afraid to touch your keyboard. You thrive. That's funny. Look at that. That was nifty. You're not being yeeted. You're being embraced in our typo community. Wait, what am I supposed to do with these? I think we found so much 5. What am I supposed to do with beeswax braided fiber wick? Okay. Can we go through here? Insisting will change nothing. I can't let you in right now. The breath asked to be left alone so they can find a solution to the flood. Okay, so that's a definite nope. I don't think there's anything in here, but I mean, we might as well check it on the way by, right? If we're gonna be going that way, which is scaring me, cause I know what that means. That means we're gonna have to take on a boss, and I know what boss we're taking on. At that point, that's when you look at him and you hold just a random plug, and just be like, but I have the function of your credit union in the palm of my hand. Want to talk to me like that? Thank you for the hydration, Q. I'm basically going back and forth. One, I do water. The next one, I do Kool-Aid. So I try to keep my sugar content low. I can't believe that I break out pretty hard now when it comes to sugar. Scare him a little. Let him know who's the real boss. It's not the CEO. It's tech support. Then draw a picture of a cord. They don't know. They won't know. They're never gonna know. Hydration for Hector, thank you. Yeah. You're barely coming through. I meant to send it. Okay, so we're gonna go far left, down, and then to the right. Yeah, make sure that the GIF is completely unhinged, so it leaves them wondering. Pick like a completely unrelated industry. There you go. You're like, what happened? You're like, I was on Zoom as tech support, and then they just sent me a meme about a meatball, and then hung up. You'll be the talk of the town for a while. Sorry, bro. My evil twin got on my frickin' account again. They always say two-factor authentication, right? But I haven't gotten around to set it up yet. So what was going on? No, do that. Be like, don't tell me what it is. I'm the tech support here. I know what it is. That's funny. Wait, how do we... We still never figured out how to get over there. It's not through there, then. Okay, so then it's like all... Wait. I think these rooms are actually connected to each other? Or is this the miasma that's splitting it? And I'm seeing a second room. That's probably what that is. Sorry we got you fired. That's wild. Why is there different colors? I was just noticing that, like, some of the areas have like a gray crosshatch, some of them have black. This one down here doesn't seem to have a crosshatch at all. But this one doesn't either. And I was wondering if they don't have a crosshatch at all, does that mean that we haven't explored them enough? This one has a crosshatch. Oh. I don't know. I'm trying to put this stuff together here. Oh. We could also do that. We deserve that. Cheat codes or Google your path. Pick a path. That's funny. That's hilarious. I do that for a lot, so I get it. I get it. See, but now it's colored in. Seeing things. I'm totally seeing things. I'm prone to die, so the possibility of me dying while you're typing is always gonna be very high. There's always a skill issue here, so that is never gonna be untapped. Yep. I may have skill issues, but I sometimes, rarely, get through games. Okay. So I'm going this way because I want to see if my hypothesis about that room was true. Because there is an object there that we can grab. Oh, remember this song? Remember this. Yes, this is the place where we need the triple jump. Oh no, we don't. We have spider. We have spider ability. Skill issue. There we go. Large increase to energy recovered when attacking an enemy. Okay, well that's not going to be useful for us right now. But we could potentially use it later. You know they had someone actually like sing a song here. And then they're just like, we're going to turn it into wow, 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 wow. It's probably a very deep song. So now we're gonna go back up. Or we're gonna die our way up. That's the way to go, right? Wait, do we have any? We might as well. Yeah, we only have 147, but might as well convert it to crystallized. Now we're heading back to where we were before. Now I don't have to worry about, like, why is that still there? No! Oh, come on. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it, are we? No, we aren't gonna make it. We aren't gonna make it. Not yet, at least. Oop, indeed. Ooh, that was close. I'm so excited for Friday. No. No. Don't lie, Shinya. Don't lie, Shinya. You're better than this. You're better than this. Don't gaslight. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Goldfish memory for sure. Straight down, right? Yeah. Ah! Like, is that doing something? Why do I feel like it's not doing anything? It's on, right? Oh, that's a good one. We didn't even grab that one yet. That's a lie. That's a lie. I've watched goldfish literally poop, eat their poop, turn around and be like, ooh, food, and then eat their poop. Finding JC? Good luck. Good luck. Hey. Need to fix, like, gotta be something. Exactly. I may be lost here, but then within an hour I'm lost somewhere else. So you're never gonna find me. Okay, so my thought process here is this seems to be the room of the spine. This is another one. And I feel like there might be another big one right here. So, with that being in... And this is the eye up here. So they have a symbol in the room that is, like, responsible for one of the... I don't know. I feel like we're in a body. I hypothesize that we're in a body. And it's a body that's getting old. Right? My thought process here is this is actually another room. And this is the symbol of the area that we're trying to work on right now. And this is a door that's actually going to lead into this room. In the same way that over here we have doors that are leading into the room with the spine. That's what I'm thinking right now, which means we're not going to be able to get anywhere in this area from underneath. Which means it pushes us over to checking this one next before we move on. Because I'm not seeing any, like, yeah, I can continue going this way, but there's nothing over here. There's that crazy ass plant. But I didn't see any way that we could actually get up. And that one goes down. No, we need to go down. Oh my god. You guys don't even know what the boss we have to go against is. No bueno. It's very, very no bueno. And if it's not the boss that we're gonna go against, my lord, there's some psychotic plants over here. Where's the entrance opening here? Oh yeah, that's right, we can't get in there. Reserved for Dr. Halen's assistant. Why don't you just give me a badge, bro? Give me a badge like now. Now we have to do dodging again. Chaotic? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this one's like psychotic. Wait, before we actually go in there, let's see if there's some changes you want to make here. I don't know, I wasn't seeing any type of, like, use. Grants the ability to slice enemies with X when using the hairpin on them. Weave thread cut. I'm not seeing any benefit off that. However, that one seems cool. Oh, somebody's... Should get 15. We don't have anything with 15. That's kind of cool. So we're going to do damage based upon when we are not fully healed, or not fully charged, sorry. And then we're going to do more damage based upon how much health we've lost. So that should be a good one. Oh, the notion that goldfish have a 3-second memory is a myth. Scientific evidence shows goldfish can remember things for months and years. They can learn and perform tricks, navigate mazes, and recognize other fish. I thought goldfish don't last that long. Are we talking about? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Q, you're onto it. Yeah. I think when we talk about goldfish memory, we're talking about the specific goldfish that you have at your house. The stupid little ones, but I think there's like large variations in goldfish. It's probably like maybe like 4 or 5 different variations of goldfish. I'm just hypothesizing. I don't actually know off the top of my head. Just like there's like so many different types of salmon, cod. So the boss that I'm talking about is actually right here, if I remember correctly. Is it? Yes, it is. We're not going in there. We're not going in there. Not yet. Let's... Oh, yeah, but the rest of this area is like plants that beat the crap out of you. "13 types. Bad luck number. Hombre. Now we gotta learn the pattern. How do we learn the pattern? By dying. Ow. Nice. Left, right. Ah. Getting faster. Ah! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god. Like a creepy leech? Yeah. If you do miss a stream, do not worry. You can head over to youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIAL. We post all of our streams live the very next day after we're live here. Something like that, right? Thank you for the rip, Biddy. Okay, so what we learned is up, stops, down, kind of goes straight through, then left, then right, then left, then gets stuck. And then there's a vice versa of that. But then it starts getting faster. I guess it also has a rain spot, and then a spot where it actually starts, like, dashing at you. It's disgusting. I should have dodged that. It's pretty much every boss fight that we do. I say that at least once. I don't even think there's even a point to try to hit it when it's coming down like that. And I guess those spots are just hopeful hits. How do you dodge that many times? You're getting crazy. You're getting crazy, bro. Ow. Ow. What happened to the part where you were docile? Okay, so I don't think you can actually dodge the rain. I think so. I think like there's a big gap, and you have to head for that gap. Yeah, you gotta whip your hair. You gotta get it into shape. Thank you for the rippity. I appreciate that. Cue the next 4 or 5 streams of this boss till I'm at the edge of being defeated, and then I somehow win. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge rain. God, I hope so. Down. We're not gonna do anything with it. Run, run. She gets stuck. Oh, I was too far away. I'll take the one hit. I wasn't even near it at that time. Okay, so stay in the middle, stay to the left, and that was good. Ah! Oh, okay. Ah! Stop doing your tail whippy thing. Ah! Oh no! You're becoming problematic. Okay, so the rain we figured out. The rain we figured out. Gotta beeline it to the area where it starts raining his goop, otherwise use dodge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we figured out the goop rain. Thank you for the rippity. Now we're just down to dodging. The tail whip goop. Make sense? Make sense? Get good kid. Yeah, I know. I know. Thanks, Mom. You're welcome, son. Stop being a disgrace. You're a disgrace to our family. Ah, no! We've already screwed up bad. Dishonor on your cows. Dishonor on your ancestors. Oh, come on. Oh, we went straight down. Okay. No. No! Do you like history type stuff? I do like history type stuff. I had to redo grade 11. No. Grade 10 history twice. I liked history so much I just paid attention and never absorbed anything. Do you like ninja games? Do I like ninja games? Yeah, I like ninja games. So far, the questions you're asking me is lining me up for a very hard game that you're going to suggest. So what's up? What's up, Hector? What's with all the questions about ninjas and history? Neo 3. I really wish I had a second device I could look up things, but I'm going to look at it. Thank you for the rip, Biddy. I appreciate that. The random emote they gave you was a green box with the word chat? I don't know about you, Stream Elements. I don't know about you. Neo 3. Obviously, is that the third one in the series, or just not hard, just challenging? What type of game are we talking about here? What genre? I guess is a better answering. What genre are we talking about? Are we doing the same thing here? Is this is it a platformer? Easy. Someone send Q to jail, please. Mod send Q to jail for that comment. Platformer. I will definitely check it out. PlayStation only, on Steam as well, on Xbox, open world. Sure. Trying to act innocent now. Sure. I'm not gonna go to jail because of your transgression. How dare you implicate me with your transgression? Run! Run quicker! Ah! That's why I said run! Why does this character not run? I don't know what point you made because I can't read chat right now, but I know it's moot. Whatever your point is, it's moot. Oh, I get what you're doing there. I get what you're doing there. Okay. You freaking was watching me. That's crazy. Sure. I'm trying to keep a rated PG chat in here. Miss, thanks for the rippity. I died because you were implicating me for your problems. So it gets very chaotic at the end, right? You weren't even here, Shinya. She was supposed to go to jail and you just let her just do it. That's crazy. Now you're on her side? That's crazy. Sometimes I don't like Q spoiling it for me. Terrible. I see what's going on here. But it seems like we can get through like what, 80% of this with ease? Then the rain part is no problem. Slow down there, bro! You only slowed down because you got me hit. That's crazy. Ah, no. Oh, I totally hit block. You are crazy for that. Crazy. Should I clip a bit of the game for you? Sure, if you want. Yeah, I'm down. Block more harder then? Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I'll try to block more harder. Thanks for the rip, Biddy. Ooh, a little wing. That's cool. I think he's talking about the game he's talking about, Q. I did not take her luck in wings. I didn't have any good pulls yet. Did a comparison the other day with Q, and found out I only have 10 5-stars in Genshin. This girl over here that talks about not having luck has 18 5-stars. If she ever complains about her luck being gone, no. Don't even. That works. Ah! Don't you dare go away! No. Yeah. Because then if you did have luck, you would have like 36 5-stars. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's go with that. Amen to that, Shinya. Amen to that. 18! Oh, oh God, no! That was so good. I don't know how I made it through there. Ah! Oh no! He's getting aggressive. It gets so scary. Oh, I was not even... I was stuck in, like, attack mode. No way. No way. Aggressive goop. No. We're still probably 2 streams away from me winning. That's how it be, right? Aggressive goop noodle killed him. Yep. Never thought that would actually that would be a thing, but apparently that was a thing. Thanks for the rip, Biddy. Yeah, good. Oh, where's the opening? Where was the opening for that? Come on. Thanks, game. I just lost 2. Oh, great. Already basically done. See, this is perfectly fine. What happened to the first wave? Even the second wave is perfectly fine. Or sorry, the third wave. What the heck? I quarter swore I blocked that. Craziness. That's crazy. Make your ma proud. What the heck? At least I didn't take 2 or 3 streams. Thank you for the cheer, Betty. So that was an overseer. Now I'll go back. Hopefully before we get hit and killed. Oh! almost just jumped to my death. Okay, so this is where you are. Okay. Tried your best, that's all that matters. I feel like there's a glitch. The glitch that I think that we're on right now is I think we should have access to this. I'm still thrown by how we have found all of Mel's minions. But then when we actually go back and talk to Mel, Mel's just like, I'm still missing one. Where? Where are you missing said one? Or did that one give it to us prematurely? Yeah, let's just die to a minion. That would be crazy. You know? Because I feel like because we beat that boss, we should have gotten something. Also, that shows that you can go down? How can I go down? Oh, and here we can go down. There is a down. That's... I don't know what that is. So that's the door there. It'll drop down and get whatever that item is, and then you can continue down. Down there. I don't know. I mean, whenever the game decides to remember that we got everything, I don't know. I thought we got one that was in the frozen. You still freak me out, plant. Ow. Psychotic dashing plants. Okay, what we're gonna try to do is go up. You know? Left. Ow! You're gonna kill me! These plants, I hate them so much. Can't we go up? Evil psycho plants. There's more goop. We don't have the ability to deal with goop. It just the goop just shakes. Oh, damn it, Alice. Oh, wow. You gonna try to kill us? Because you're creeping me out. Thanks a lot for the reboot. Did Celia send you? That's just like her. Worrying too much about me, not enough about herself. Well, in that case, I suppose she was right. I came here to try and open a way to the greenhouse, but there's a huge beast guarding it. I didn't stand a chance, so I tried to run away. It seems I didn't make it very far. Oh well, at least I'm alive. That's my cue to leave. As soon as my diagnostic routine is over, I'm going back to Celia. Celia. Are we supposed to know? Are we supposed to know who Celia is? Am I a zombie fighting plants? Is that a Plants vs. Zombie reference in 2026? I just recently talked about it on Instagram, so okay. Why? Whoa. Die soon? Oh god! But then what about down? What about down here though? What about that way though? Oh, it sucks you're gonna bring me all over here though. Wait, wait, who's Celia? Where would Celia be? And would Celia give us anything? No, screw it. Let's just keep exploring over here. No! Okay, kill me then. These things are so horrible. They have such a reach, which is crazy. But every single time I see them, I just want to try to like run through, but you can't. They're gonna get you twice. Like, okay, kill me again then. I need to figure out how to deal with these. Remember when we came across the guys that shoot 3 bullets and then shoot 3 bullets, and I was just like, they're the worst. They're the worst in this. No, these are the worst. They can get you from like 7 miles away. And they're just relentless. They're worse than the boss. If they have like just 2 of these in a room, that's worse than any other boss you're playing again. And you may be asking why you letting them kill you. And it's because we're going to be going into exploring a certain area, and we don't want to have missing health before we even get to this area. Right? So I need to figure out how to deal with this enemy so effectively that they don't bother me. God, you suck with your stupid bulbous plant. We're gonna hydrate. Cheat codes. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy if there was just a cheat code specifically for that enemy? We're out of water. We're out of water. Great googly moogly. Yeah. Sponsored by Me Out of Water, sipping on Kool-Aid to make it last the rest of the stream. Fireball! Mio, use fireball! Get half an hour, good Lux. Mio turned away. Mio seems confused. Hydration from Hector. We get little sips, little sips. Mio ran away. Nope. That's enough. We'll at least get the one hit. Okay. Oh my god. Did you see that? It almost like reached out and got me again. That's bonkers. So now we're here. I don't think we want to be here, but we are here. Oh, God. Oh, no, that was close. Oh. Thanks, thanks. I mean, we get to heal back up. Maybe we should just take our hit from that one plant, that psycho mini boss, and try to make it to this spot so we can move on. But where are we moving on to, though? That was... Okay. Wait. Should we... Are we trying to get over? Where are we trying to go to? Hey, what's up, Halo? Where are we trying to go to? There and up? No. Excuse me. Well, yeah, I can go up. What's up here that I need? Other than Psychoplan. Oh no. Ow! I knew it. I knew it! Welcome to the chaos. I said Halo, not Halo. Halo. Thank you for the rip pity. No, I didn't. If I did, I'm so sorry. But you're lying. Anyways. Getting made fun of my Canadian accent. Okay. Is there even... I still haven't figured out what are these... Like, what are these thick lines for? You'll see them in certain areas. One there, one there, one there. I'm assuming they're massive doorways, but there was no massive doorway here. You're always lying, Hector. We already know that. So I'm wondering if this area has two pathways, like a lower pathway and an upper pathway. And I'm wondering if the upper pathway leads to something, or is it both looping around just to go back down? That doesn't make sense why I would want to go back down. And if it was to go back down, why would they have the dashed line? That means you could go somewhere else. Which means there's more to that room. Anyways. You're already lying already, Hector? Jeez. You don't have to point it out. It's all good. Oh! 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 Let's go! We got through without getting hit once. There's more to the map in MIO. Yeah. But, like, I was just up there, and through the two pathways, I couldn't see anything where I can go, right? And there's definitely areas where, like the other one we were talking about earlier in stream was this area. Now, there's a dash line here, which means there's definitely stuff up here, right? But there's no way to get there from down here. So, which means it's this door is going to open me up to this area. So I'm just wondering, is this another of the same situation? Where I can't fully get anywhere up here, but this room may be like a full square here. After we defeat, I don't know, a boss or something? I don't know. That's what we'll figure out. Let's go! What I would classify as the easiest. Okay. I lied, because that's got a psycho plant on it. We're not going that way. Never mind. We're gonna go the other easy way. I do think that it's an old body. The long neck plants are psycho. Have to think outside the box. Gotcha. Have you beaten this game? I think I saw on your profile that you're playing Silksong. Are you playing Silksong for the first time, or just playing for fun? Not today, little plant. Not today. You've 100%ed achievements on MIO? Then explain this to me. Explain this to me why. Tell me if this happened to you. Because it's kind of blowing my mind. So right now, I have the achievements for find all of Mel's companions, or minions. And when I go over and talk to Mel, they tell me that I have one more. That's a glitch, right? That's a glitch. Please tell me that's a glitch. Steel Soul. What's Steel Soul? Steel Soul is permadeath. Permadeath on Silk Song? Ooh. Good luck, my friend. I don't know if I can attempt that. If it was the final achievement for me to work on, I definitely would, but I'll be working on that first. Let's go up and then... Oh, I thought I actually hit the wrong one. I could have sworn I found 3, but then when I was back at Mel's, I think I saw 2 there. So I'm wondering if I found the 3rd for some odd reason the game didn't save, which I don't know why. There's an autosave feature. And so it gave me the achievement, but I forgot where the person was. The last one I got was encased in ice. There was another one that was in a door. Or not in a door, it was pinned. No, so there was the one in the door, one pinned to the ceiling by the wind, and one encased in ice. 3. But I didn't see the 3rd one actually at Mel's. I wonder if the one that was encased in ice got re-encased in ice, but it didn't save. Oh. Okay. Okay. I also thought it was weird that there's back in the beginning area, you can get up to an area and you can find that one, I can't remember their name, it starts with an S, but they're just chilling in a little safe spot. And I thought it was weird that they didn't give an achievement for that. Because the likelihood of a lot of people going back and exploring through there, now that you have this spider ability to go back through, would probably be low. So I thought that was kind of cool. But also strange they didn't give an achievement for it. Okay. Ah! No. I need you to move your hair up, not to the right. Hey. Dread-inducing? Yeah, I was going back through earlier in the stream, just going through some nice areas that I remember from the beginning of the game. I was like, oh, these are some chill songs. Ah, so we are above. Ah, new area, let's go. I have no droplets to crystallize. That's wild. I would love to see if we could find a place where we could club. That would be nice. Haha. A save point. Hey, Mythic! Thank you for the bit donation. I appreciate that. Haven is one of the prettiest areas. Has those Lisa Frank vibes. Haven. I've been to the Haven. That's a good... Yeah, I totally agree. You just got home? Right on. Right in time for your stream. For anybody tuning in, Jose will be streaming in probably about 6 minutes. So definitely stay tuned to the stream. We're gonna see if we can try to get past this. No! Can I? No, we can't. Thank you for the ripity, I appreciate that. I don't think we can hairpin off the plant. Because we need more verticality to continue on. And there's nothing over here to get higher, right? Unless we can... Oh, no, there we go. Now we have the elevator here. That's not going to take us above or to the... That's death. Yeah, I figured it was death. I'm like, there's got to be death. Okay. What would be the option here? What is the option for that? I guess... Can I attack them downwards as they're attacking me? I mean, I hovered above the liquid for a bit. Oh. At least we're not losing any Negra. There's something up there. Another one of those solid blocks. Okay, so we have a room that I don't know how to get across that room right now. That one's a new one for sure. I feel like our next like movement forward, since for some odd reason we don't have Mel's assistance to get us in here, to get us whatever item is in here, kind of reduced to just this area down here on the bottom here. Let's use the elevator. Head down. Very weird. Down to redacted. Yeah, the one I'm trying to get across right now. Yeah, I can hit the, I don't know what you want to call those, berries that will allow me to recharge my ability. But it's just berry, plant. It's just like no hairpin spots. This won't open, right? This is gonna close? Yeah. Access reserved to Dr. Halen's assistant. So there's definitely an assistant that will help us get into 2 locations right now. Strike the plants, jump, glide, rinse, repeat. Oh, okay. So I figured. So you could actually get some type of setup off that. Okay, fair enough. On its own, it's pretty useless. Find us. Yep. We now have 3 out of the 6. Find us in the deepest parts comes to an end. We're building, I guess, like a message. I'm heading up that way. Not today, little one. Not today. Oh! That hurt. That hurt, but we are okay. Oh, or maybe that's my only way to go right now. Unless we find that Dr. Halen's assistant, because I can't grab onto this because it will burn. It will burn a lot. A lot. So I think this is actually probably the connecting point is here. It'd probably go through there, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff over here, and then you come back through here. The toasty pipes, yeah. Can't even grab onto them. Yeah. I don't think we can go this way either. So we're gonna have to work on this area. But we're at the end of our stream. We will be back on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern to continue on with MIO. Trying out the method that Hala gave us. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And then we're going to see if we can get further in MIO. A reminder again, on Friday we will not be playing Zenless because there'll be the drop for Resident Evil Requiem, which we'll be playing that at 7 p.m. Eastern as well. But I thank everybody for tuning in. And until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused. Get yours. See ya.